Hi guys, welcome to a quick YouTube video about Manchester United's tactical issues and United's issues in general. I just want to speak quickly about it because I was thinking and I'm looking at the board right now and I'm looking at my tactical board right now, and the things that I'm seeing right now is like, I don't know, man. I'm a little bit uncertain about why United are not setting up the way I have been thinking about it. And bear in mind, I'm not really a coach. I have been, coaching a little bit here and there, and I play football somewhat professionally. So, I think I know kind of the way football is supposed to be played. I'm not saying that I am any expert. I'm just saying that this is how I deem football to be played, but it's not being played this way. So I'm a little bit questioning the tactical board, unfortunately, and it is what it is. Quite sad. As you guys can see quickly, this is the team I would have set up. Me personally, I would have removed Bruno Fernandes, and not because of he missed a penalty and he was bad last game, but because of he is not the type of player that United really need in this system. And I think tactically it's just a very flawed system. The way uh, you know Ruben Amorim plays. Normally he has Bruno Fernandes here as the number 8 instead of Mainu, and when you have Mainu and Mason Mount playing as your two holding midfielders or two eights instead of having 1-6 and a 1-8, this leads to other teams just pressuring and or just overflowing the midfield, and it just leads to having making these come in, and this would also lead that the wingers are very open a lot of the times, right? And they can be tactically outclassed every single time. And I feel like when you have players such as Heaven here and Leniero, I do believe that, I mean, you can have Maguire there too, it doesn't really matter, but I do believe that this is the best team that you can have possibly. And I'm not saying in a way like, I really believe that Ruben Amorim has a job here. It's not impossible yet, but there's just some problems, man, that I'm not liking. He should be playing with Sesko just like he used to play with Gyökeres on Sporting. I don't know why he has stopped with that and what's the issue there. But Sesko should really be the one that is playing. And if he really wants Bruno Fernandes to still play, then Mbeumo and Bruno Fernandes cannot be on the same pitch at the same time, because they essentially have the same role here. But this is definitely the team I would have been playing with having, of course, Ugarte, a player that has been very, very mid. I've never rated him, and I think you guys know that by now. I've said it in multiple games that I don't rate him. But honestly, I believe that he is good defensively to some extent, and having Mainu, who actually plays like an 8 and who he has the patience and the brains to play as a number 8, man, I really believe that this is the team that should be playing right now. I have no clue why Ruben Amorim is not playing the way I think they should be playing. This is the best way to be playing because of having Dorgo just sprinting on this side, and then Cunha can make, or Heaven can make that ball to Dorgu, and he can just cross it into Sesko, and Sesko can score a goal every single time. And you're also having Diallo playing a right wing back instead of like mainly being a defensive right back. I don't know, man. There's so many tactical flaws that I'm seeing here that I believe there should be other things that he should set up in this way if he really wants to win. And I believe that Ruben Amorim is just, I don't know, man. It's questioning me, and I'm questioning his tactical ideas, and I'm just questioning everything that he does, because this is the best way to set up as Manchester United, having Heaven, De Ligt, Leniero, and then Dorgu as the wing backs, Mainu and Garte as the 6 and 8, and then Cunha and Mbeumo as the attacking mids, and Sesko as your number 9. And if you really want Bruno Fernandes, then it has to be between Mbeumo and Cunha going out, instead of having Mainu and Ugarte getting the bench. And I don't really believe Mainu should be competing against Bruno Fernandes like he said, because they're not the same type of players. If you really watch them play, that you will really see that Mainu really loves to hold on to the ball. He really loves to defend. And yes, Bruno Fernandes is a work engine, and he loves to run and press and defend and fight for every ball, but he does not like to hold the ball. This guy, he loves to just spray the ball every time he has it, and that's a big problem that that's one of the negatives that he lacks. And you know, something the Fulham manager said was that all they did was just literally overfill the midfield, attack them on the midfield, and you know, squeeze them. That's all they did, and that's how they won. And it makes sense. He just put in Iwobi into the middle, already had Sunderberg in the middle, and you know, he just kept attacking in the middle because, you know, and United, their attacking options was so poor because all they, you know, Lenioro was playing a ball. Lenioro has the ball, and then when Lenioro has the ball, he just keeps giving it to Amad Diallo. Diallo runs, comes back, gives it to Euro. Euro doesn't want to give it to the midfield because he doesn't trust the midfield. So he just pings it on the other side to Dorgu. Dorgu runs, doesn't know what to do, takes it back, gives it to Maguire, or Luke Shaw, who was playing here. And then Luke Shaw hoofs it to Cunha. Cunha tries something, and then it's not really a chance. And you know, that's what I was seeing, repetitiveness. You know, you can't be figured out in game week 2. You also have to be a little bit flexible, and this is what I'm really struggling with Ruben Amorim here. I can't really see any flexibility from his side. He's just, you know, praying that things work out, and I can't believe that he's just winging it at this point. But honestly, this is the best attacking side, and this is the best way they should set up. I don't know what you guys think. You know, you guys can let me know what you guys think, but this is the way I would have set up. Of course, you can remove Heaven, put in Maguire, or you can have Luke Shaw there. It doesn't really matter. I would have preferably Licha there, but of course he has an ACL, so it makes it so he can't really play. And you know, me personally, I would actually have Dalot where Mbeumo is playing, but you know, Dalot is actually okay as a right wing back as long as we play more as a right winger and not a right back, because a lot of these games I'm seeing that Diallo is running a lot back and trying to defend a lot, and he's not really getting into the positions as a right winger should be, you know. And I've seen him play as a 10 in Sunderland. He was playing quite well, and you know, I would be investing in my players. I would actually have Kone here, Seko Kone, but he's still too young. I don't think he's developed he's too developed to be a 6 already at the age of 19 in a Premier League team. But I mean, you know, you have to give the players a chance. Like for instance, against Grimsby, which is in Wednesday I think, or tomorrow, or the day after, you have to give those kind of players a chance. You have to give Seko Kone a chance and, you know, let him go into the game. And then I want to actually see Seko Kone and Gorte on the same team, have Seko Kone playing the 6, Mainu playing the 8, and then, you know, this would be a great team, because these players are somewhat can replicate the what he's trying to achieve. But other than that, I don't know, man. I feel like he's out of his depth. Ruben Amorim, I don't really believe in him, and I don't know, man. Yeah, let me know what you guys think, and you know, just comment down below what you guys think. Maybe you guys have better takes than me, because right now I'm not really believing the guy, man. But yeah, man, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you want to see some more in-depth tactical stuff. This is just another variation of YouTube videos that I want to do. You know, break down the systems, break down videos, look at tactics instead of just speaking, but rather looking at stuff and the way I'm breaking things down. And yeah, man, thank you guys for watching, and have a good time.